to be just a typical night out for Mendeecees and Kirk quickly took a wild turn. The two were enjoying themselves at a club, drinking, having fun, and just vibing until things spiraled out of control. Witnesses say it all started with a heated argument that escalated quickly. If you're familiar with these two, you know that tension had been building for a while. Some people believe it was over a woman, while others suggest it was related to business drama. Whatever the cause, the disagreement quickly turned serious. What began as just words soon turned into pushing, yelling, and an all-out brawl. Security did their best to intervene, but it was too late. Police were called, and when they arrived, both Kirk and Mendeecees were cuffed and arrested. Fans are still trying to figure out exactly what sparked this fight, and we're here to break it all down. Let's be honest, this fight didn't just come out of nowhere. Both Kirk and Mendeecees have been surrounded by drama for years. For Kirk, trouble always seems to follow him, especially when it involves women.
Now we moving in two different directions, and if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
If you've watched Love and Hip Hop, you already know about his notorious cheating scandals, messy affairs, and even secret babies. He's caused a lot of issues in his marriage with his wife, Rashida. So when people saw Kirk getting a little too close to another woman that night, eyebrows were raised. Was it just a misunderstanding, or was there more to the situation? Then there's Mendeecees. He's no stranger to trouble either. His past legal issues, including drug trafficking charges, led to a few years in prison. Since getting out, he's tried to lay low, but somehow, he still ends up in the middle of drama. The big question here is why he got involved in this fight. Sources suggest that the beef between Kirk and Mendeecees had been brewing long before that night in the club. Some say the tension was related to business matters, while others argue it was personal. Either way, by the time they walked into that club, it was clear that things were about to blow up. Witnesses claim that the entire incident escalated quickly. It started with a heated argument, voices rising, hands moving, and the tension growing. At first, it seemed like just another disagreement, something you'd expect to see in any club. But then it took a turn. One moment, it was just Kirk and Mendeecees exchanging words, and the next, they were pushing and shoving each other. Security tried to step in, but before they could do much, drinks were flying, tables were being flipped, and chaos erupted. People in the club say that things really started to get heated when Kirk got too close to another woman. Some say she was just a friend, while others think there was more to it. Either way, Mendeecees wasn't having it. He stepped in, words were exchanged, and before anyone knew it, things had completely exploded. Security struggled to break things up, but by then, the damage had already been done. Tables were knocked over, drinks spilled everywhere, and people were scrambling to get out of the way. Some people tried to intervene, while others just stood back and recorded the entire incident. Clips of the fight started circulating online before the police even arrived, and it wasn't long before the footage went viral. Once the cops showed up, there was no way out for Kirk and Mendeecees. Security had already been struggling to control the situation, and with the club in complete chaos, the officers wasted no time in arresting both men. Now, let's talk about Rashida. If there's one thing we know about her, it's that she doesn't tolerate any nonsense when it comes to Kirk. Word is, she was furious when she found out about the fight. Some reports even say she showed up to the scene, though that's not confirmed. Regardless of whether she was there or not, it's clear she's not happy.
The deal on the text messages. Is that what we got going on? Because the fact that I'm even sitting here, even listening to this is beneath me. And I'm sick and tired of this. Straight up, what is up?
The big question now is whether this was all just a drunken argument that spiraled out of control or if there's something deeper going on. Some people in the club think it was just a misunderstanding, while others say there was a long-standing issue between Kirk and Mendeecees that made this fight inevitable. Either way, what started as a fun night out ended with both men being hauled off in the back of a police car. Now, they're both facing charges, but the question remains, how serious are these charges? Right now, reports suggest that both Kirk and Mendeecees could be facing charges for disorderly conduct, public intoxication, or even assault, depending on how things play out. But that all depends on whether the other party presses charges and what the security footage shows. And let's not forget about Kirk's home life. Rashida has already dealt with cheating scandals, secret babies, and trust issues in their marriage. If Kirk really was caught getting too close to another woman just before the fight, this could be another huge problem for their relationship. Will Rashida stick by him this time, or is she finally done with his mess? On top of all this, we can't ignore the fact that love and hip-hop is involved.
I've been let down my whole life.
Right.
I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me
sometimes I'm gonna take it.
And sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want.
The reality show has always thrived on turning real-life drama into TV gold, and with all the footage circulating, this could easily turn into a major storyline. Could we see Kirk and Mendeecees sitting down for a reunion episode, hashing things out on camera? Will producers use this fight to create another messy season? It's too early to say, but one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. As expected, Twitter and Instagram are blowing up over the incident. Fans aren't holding back with their reactions. One user tweeted, "Kirk Frost fighting at the club instead of fighting for his marriage is crazy." Another added, "Mendeecees has been home for 5 minutes and already back in handcuffs. Boy, sit down." The comments keep coming, and people are laughing at both Kirk and Mendeecees for acting out at their age. One person posted a meme of 2 older men fighting at a family cookout, captioned, "Kirk and Mendeecees fighting like uncles at the family barbecue." Even celebrities are getting in on the drama. As expected, 50 Cent couldn't resist. He posted a clip from Power with the caption, "When you tell Kirk Frost to stay out of trouble, but he doesn't listen." Rashida, for her part, has stayed relatively quiet about the incident. However, she did post a cryptic message on Instagram. She shared a black screen with just one sentence, "At some point, enough is enough." Of course, fans immediately speculated that this was her way of telling Kirk she's had enough. Some believe this could be her subtle way of signaling that she's done with him, while others think she's simply frustrated with the whole situation. One person commented, "Rashida's been saying enough is enough, but somehow Kirk still manages to embarrass her every year." Another added, "Sis, just say the divorce papers are coming, and let's move on." Now that the dust is settling, people are wondering, will this fight have serious consequences for Kirk and Mendeecees? Let's break it down. Kirk already has a tough reputation, especially when it comes to his marriage. Fans have never really forgiven him for his past cheating scandals, and now, he's fighting in a club. That's not a good look. Some are even saying this could hurt his business ventures. Kirk and Rashida own a popular boutique called Press, and they've built a brand around family values and entrepreneurship.
This all this provoking. That's what they want to do, man. This is whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out because I promise you.
Walk straight to
listen, I promise you. When one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Let's go get some.
But how do you sell family values when you're out fighting over other women? Even worse, could this be the final straw for Rashida? If she decides to leave him, it could deal a significant blow to his public image. As for Mendeecees, he's got his own problems. He spent years in prison for drug charges and has just recently gotten his life back on track. Now, with this fight making headlines, the question is whether it will land him in legal trouble again. Even if the charges aren't serious, a public brawl like this could impact his probation or any other legal restrictions he's under. Plus, what about his family? Yandy Smith has always stood by him, but this incident could put a strain on their marriage. She's worked hard to hold things down while he was locked up. Will she really stick around for this kind of drama? Finally, let's not forget about love and hip-hop. With cameras always rolling, there's a good chance that this fight will become a major storyline in the next season. Imagine the reactions from the cast, the confessionals, and the heated sit-downs. Producers are probably already planning the reunion episode. Will Kirk and Mendeecees have to face off on stage? Will Rashida and Yandy get involved? You can bet Mona Scott Young is watching this unfold, taking notes, and figuring out how to turn this drama into TV gold. At the end of the day, this fight could go one of two ways. If Kirk and Mendeecees play their cards right, they could smooth things over and move on. Maybe Kirk will do some damage control with Rashida, and maybe Mendeecees will lay low and avoid more legal trouble. But if things go south, this could get a lot worse. More drama at home, more legal issues, and possible career setbacks. Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: this story isn't over yet. So, was this fight over something serious, or was it just a bad night gone wrong? Should Mendeecees have stayed out of it, or did Kirk mess up again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because we'll keep you updated on all the latest tea. So, was this fight over something serious, or was it just a bad night gone wrong? Should Mendeecees have stayed out of it, or did Kirk mess up again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because we'll keep you updated on all the latest tea.